Willie Colon versus Liz. A lot of people, I put up an Instagram poll. I asked who they thought was going to win. Willie Colon was the heavy favorite, which is interesting because Liz Gonzalez has never lost inside the Triple S. I guess she's lost in exhibition Jenga, but she's never lost when it matters. We're going to see if today's the day.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Liz Gonzalez versus Willie Colon. Willie actually not only making his cornhole debut, he is making his Triple S debut. Has never stepped foot in this room.
Yeah, I actually just texted him. I said it's game time, and he asked me, where do I go? So I don't even know if he knows where the Stool Stream Stadium is.
Meanwhile, on the other side for Liz, she has just a tad bit of experience inside this room, $10,000 richer because of Jenga.
Yeah, she's a champion in here. She's got the heart of a champion. She's got the focus, the determination. She's not worried about the bright lights, the announcers. She doesn't let it get to her. One of the best competitors we have, and we're going to see if she can continue it today.
Yeah, so we mentioned we have 6 players left for the PlayBarstool jackpot, $2,000. When there's a small pool left, we can single them out and decide what we need for someone to win. So Zpor, P1127, Mikey G14, Griffey Fan 11, The Real Jet 1251, and Matthew Troy. So going down the list here as we await our competitors. Zpor has Liz in a sweep, and then 75 cornholes.
I think that's the chalk answer, 75. And here
yeah,
comes
75
Liz.
is the default answer as Liz has just entered the room. Moving on to Pete 1127 as Willie has just entered the Triple S for the first time in his career. Our next competitor has Liz in a sweep, 37.
That's a low number of cornholes, Jake. She's expecting a blowout, an absolute blowout.
Moving on to Mikey G, Willie 2-1, 82. That's realistic.
That's realistic. Do you remember what the exact number was in our last broadcast?
I do not. But if we can get some help from the truck, maybe they can assist us there. Griffey Fan 11, Liz 2-1, 81. Again, seems realistic.
It's been all Liz so far, right?
We've had one Willie. The Real Jet, Willie 2-1, 69.
Great number.
And then our last finalist is Matthew Troy, Willie in a sweep, 72. All right, so.
I think someone's going to win, Jake. Those are all pretty relatively close numbers, except for the guy in the 30s.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be an absolute bloodbath by Liz. She would have to basically win 21-0, 21-0 with no defense played.
Yeah, so of our 6 finalists, we have all 4 possibilities for question 5. Both players in a sweep, both players 2-1. The total numbers, 37, and then 69, 72, 81, 82, 75 as well. So we'll send it down the stream to begin this match. Both players will simultaneously pitch their bags, Willie in yellow, Liz in blue, and whoever has the most on decides who goes first.
A little bit of shit talking going on right now, Jake. They're really getting in each other's heads.
All right, so both players simultaneously will pitch all 4 bags to decide who goes first.
Oh, that's right.
Ladies first.
Willie going to defer?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so Liz will begin in blue.
Are we throwing the bags or just going?
No,
Willie
Willie's
deferred.
deferred. Gentleman Willie.
Okay.
Slang and bang.
So we call a mensch in our neck of the woods, Hank.
Ooh,
Liz
cash
starts
money.
off with the cornhole.
She keeps going, I go.
Yeah.
Alternate.
Yeah,
Okay.
alternate, yeah.
All right, so here's Willie's
Alternate.
first pitch inside the Triple S. Wide right.
Yeah, I mean, you got to worry for Willie because Liz, like we said, she's a veteran in this room. It's the first time in here. It might take him a little time to get warmed up. But by the time he's warmed up, Liz might be out to a big lead.
Yeah, Liz does have 1 win under her belt in cornhole. She swept
She's got the whole foot thing
the
going.
B word a couple of weeks
The
ago.
little lift.
Yeah, she's got the.
Get my butt lifts while I can.
Both players are very layered. It's not that cold.
Maybe it's
today.
70 in the 70s today in the city.
For the Knicks. Oh, that sucked.
That makes sense for the Knicks.
All right, so that's 4 points for Liz. She
Liz
starts
up.
off for love. And
I
you
gotta
see
get
the
my own
bottom
bag.
right of your
What does
screen.
Spider do? I thought he
Total
punched the bag.
cornholes in the entire match. That's what we're tracking in question 6.
Yes, and Willie just found out he's got to
Sorry.
walk back and get his own bags.
Diva over
We saw
here.
it was a factor with Tommy. He got very fatigued by the end of his game. Willie is a professional athlete, so you think he's probably in a little bit better shape, but we'll see. He's a retired athlete, so
Once
maybe,
upon a time.
Right.
he's not as
Caught
in good
up
shape.
with Willie a couple of days ago to talk about this match.
Oh.
Liz with the airmail.
I think
He
Liz has
says
been
he has
playing.
no cornhole experience, and facing off against Liz, He knows that she is passionate even about Aaron Rodgers. He
getting
thinks he'll
smoked.
see the same fire
What did
about
you
Aaron Rodgers as cornhole.
What'd I say?
Don't be bringing Aaron Rodgers into this.
Jordan Love for life.
Or Blake Bortles.
Yes.
Yeah,
QB
what about
of
the
the
Blake
future.
Bortles love?
What's the shirt? Star, Favre,
thinking the fuck
Rodgers,
up.
and Bortles.
Yep.
You can buy it online. And
Mount
what's the other one? The
Rushmore.
boat?
There's a boat one. We're also
Yeah.
working on a
That's
Mount
what I gotta
Rushmore
do here.
one.
Of
Coming
all
soon.
4 quarterbacks?
Yep.
I love it.
Willie's still looking for a stroke.
Yeah. Heard that before.
Liz almost gets that one to sink. Willie, meanwhile,
Struggle City.
misses it to the right. That's 5 points for Liz.
What's
All
game?
Liz
I'm a
early
little
on.
disappointed.
9-0.
Damn.
A little disappointed in you, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I was
didn't know I was
expecting
going to get some cornhole,
All right,
man.
Hank, how about our
Expecting a
keys to
little
the
more
match
heat.
presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer?
Shit.
Yeah, Jay, keys to the match.
All right.
For Liz, you got to settle the debate of which is better, a
Fucking
Stool
respect
Streams
for
champ or a
yourself, Willie.
Super Bowl champ.
Jesus.
And for Willie, don't let the moment get too big. Heinz Field is nothing compared to the Triple S. There's bright
Liz
lights.
is hot.
There's fans, as you can see. Liz is on fire, and he's just got to
See, the
he's got to
difference between
find his
Willie
stroke
is in
early
college,
and
you
not
were
let this get
playing,
away from him, which it seems to be happening.
Yeah, Willie Colon, of
I was
course,
doing
the
shit like
Super Bowl
this.
43 champion, the 131st overall pick in the 2006 NFL
himself.
draft. But entering the Triple S doesn't mean much.
No, it doesn't. There's no love lost when you enter this room. Liz
Oh,
is
that's just fucking a meltdown.
Liz
right
is
there.
a cutthroat competitor. She's taking out the best of the best in this office, and it looks like she's going to take down another one, at least in this first game.
Jesus.
Long way to go, though. We're playing a 21. Willie
Are you just
barely
not
hits the
trying?
board there.
I'm seeing double. I don't know. Mess.
Liz with another Woody. It's all Liz early on. Willie just looking to put one on the board, and he gets the Woody to limit the damage, but it's still 4 points for Liz. 13
Damn.
love.
When do I score?
You just gotta show up, yo.
Liz, meanwhile, a couple of weeks ago, we mentioned her opponent, the B word. Today, Willie.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and she said, "You guys keep putting her against these big boys."
Sure.
She's
Taking
guessing
us down.
that we think, or I guess you think, you make the matches that she can take them all down.
Yeah, I mean, she's the champion in this room. She's the most cutthroat
Gotta
competitor
find
we
some.
have, and it's like you want to beat the best. You want to be the best. You got to beat the best. And Liz
Yeah.
is just not backing down from anything.
We saw a little bit of a similar start from Dave making his debut, and then eventually he clicked. He started to feel it out. Will we see the same from Willie? Will he make it a match?
I don't know, man. Some of these throws are not looking good.
Thanks, Hank.
Liz leads 13 love. Misses too much there, so an opening here for Willie. Still looking for his first cornhole today.
Yeah, I think if you're really just got to focus on that first cornhole, and then the floodgates will open after that.
Liz
God
misses
damn
too
it.
strong, and Willie, currently up by 1, looks like he'll win the round, and that's what he does. He picks up a pair of points. It's 13-2.
And again, we saw
Two?
it in both of the first two matches.
How are we scoring this?
Players were up
One on
big.
the board, 30 in
Dave
the
had a
hole.
big lead. He
I gotta
blew
get
it. Tommy had a big lead. He blew it. So if you're Willie, 13-2 might seem daunting, but you're only one round away from being right back in this thing.
All right, Liz,
Absolutely,
I
and
need
for
you
the
to
first
miss.
time today, Willie has
Now
the
you're
honor.
honors 'cause
I
you-
go?
Whoever
yeah,
wins the
you go
round
first.
goes first.
Oh, shit.
And here's Willie. And Hank, we mentioned our 6 finalists. A bunch of them were 69 or higher, 5 of the 6. They got to hope Willie starts clicking for them to have a chance at the 2K.
Yeah,
No.
I kind of scoffed when I heard the player said 39 just because it seems so
37.
low, but that's looking like a good pick right now.
Yeah, Liz in a sweep in 37. It's definitely in play. If Willie can get going, all the other ones would be
I
as
get in the
well.
hole.
Right now, all 4 bags are on. Make it 5.
Oh, get
Willie
in there.
almost sneaks his own in.
If it falls in, I get that?
Yeah.
Points are not locked until the round's complete. Here's an opening for Willie to do some damage. Can he knock in 1, maybe even 2?
No.
No. Liz can put it on the Woody for the wash.
Woody for the wall.
Oh, but she knocks in Willie, and
That's
Willie
good?
just got his first official cornhole.
What up, though?
He picks up 2 points, and it's 13-4.
He's
What
right
up?
back in this thing. He's getting that. Like we said, you get your first cornhole, the floodgates open. It doesn't matter how you get it. Doesn't matter if it's a cheap one. Doesn't matter if it's an airmail.
But I
He's
need
got
some
that first
holes.
cornhole. monkey's off his back, and now he can focus and lock in and try and bring this thing home.
Was this a mistake by Liz?
Big mistake by Liz. She could have easily just laid it up short and got a wash and walked away, but she went for the hole, and that was a mistake.
All right, so Willie wins the round, picks up a pair. Down
Come
by
on, Willie.
9.
Fuck!
And there's Willie talking to himself in third person, the Tommy Smoke strategy, if you will. There's a cornhole.
Hey, Willie, all right, all right.
Fucking rally. Drop your nuts.
Floodgates are open.
Liz a little
Liz can
strong,
get hot
but
when she
hangs
got the
on.
touch.
But there's an opening for
Take
Willie.
and rally. That's basically the
Go on a
the game
run.
today.
Oh!
Short. Not happy with himself.
What are you doing? She missed it. No.
Liz, that one
Tried to
hanging
off
on.
Yeah, I know what you're
Danger
trying to
zone
do.
here for Willie as the hole is in trouble. Ooh. And here's Liz now, seeking blood.
Blood in the water.
No! Now does Willie play it safe?
I don't think so.
How do I play it safe? What do I got to do?
Knock my bag in.
Okay.
Oh,
I
and
wasn't
that
trying to do
is a disaster
That's not what I wanted to do.
for Willie. Liz currently has one, looking for more, and she'll pick up 2 in this
Damn.
round, 15-4. Should he have punted that?
No, I mean, I think when you're this far down as the first game, you got a little momentum. You got to try and win it. You can't play to lose. You got to play to win. I will say too, Jake. You said that Willie doesn't have a lot of cornhole experience. That's shocking. I thought offensive linemen and football. I thought that was something they had in the locker room. Something every person would have in their backyard. I know he's a big barbecue guy. Likes to grill. Likes to hang out. Have some drinks. It seems like cornhole will be right in that conversation, but I guess not.
There's no cornhole in the hood, homie.
15-4, Liz.
All right. Come on, give me that hole.
6 cornholes and counting.
Oof.
Remember, our 6 finalists had 37 and then a break up to 69. So
Okay.
we got to get to the 30s for someone to have a realistic chance to win this thing. $2,000 on the
Ooh.
line. If nobody wins, it rolls
Is it
over to next
2,000?
week's ping pong
Little beer money?
competition.
How much beer are you drinking?
Okay, get a
A
couple
lot?
kegs.
For a kager?
Or some time for some high noon hard seltzer
Liz is
responsibly.
walking
I'm
off.
sorry.
Oh, wow.
Legal? That's got to deduct
A
2 points,
premature
right?
walk from Liz.
An unwritten rule.
Sorry.
But here's Willie. Ooh,
Oh.
can't get that one to stay on, but he still wins the round.
Oh,
He picks
okay.
up a point, 15-5.
Oh, God.
Willie's right in this thing. Liz is not really locked in. There hasn't been a lot of cornholes. If Willie can just find his stroke, start
Yeah,
getting
peck
some
away
points,
at
then
it.
He's right in this. Yeah, peck away at it.
Yeah, Willie's strategy, he told me it was to not lose and to kill the competitor. He has the honor. Down by 10 in our opening
No.
set,
I knew that was off.
and it falls off.
Felt bad. When it feels bad, it's usually bad.
Liz with the
Oh.
airmail. That barely hit anything.
Cash money.
Willie
Oh,
a
come
little
on.
short. Good for the Woody for now. Liz wanted an airmail again, I believe. She needs 6 to end this first set.
Oh,
Willie
get in
trying to
there.
Knock his own in. Liz can really open it up with another cornhole.
Ooh.
Went for it once again. Looking for that
she
airmail
was
or
about to
bus
drop
strategy in
that
this
shit.
round.
Yeah, she got that feel of the airmail.
That
She wanted
felt
it
good.
again. Wasn't
Didn't
even
look
close.
good.
Ah!
Short. Not happy with himself.
Oh.
And Liz gets another cornhole. She picks up 5. It's 20-5.
Jesus.
If you're Willie here, you just got to find your stroke and work on game 2. Game 1's pretty much a wash unless you can pull off an epic comeback. Just get your stroke down, and it's not over. It's a 3-game series. All you got to do is win game 2, and you're right back in this thing.
All right, so Liz
Right.
has the honor, and if
Right,
she
Hank.
wins the round, the set's over. 20-5. Opening set.
So 0-0.
Ugh.
We're still going. Let's go some chucking this bitch.
Gets it on. Got to take it round by round if you're Willie.
And if you're Liz, you don't want to let Willie stay in this. We've seen it. We've seen big comebacks before. Just want to end it.
There's
There
a
it is.
big cornhole for Willie.
We win this game.
Liz too strong. Can Willie start the comeback?
Come on, Willie!
Liz misses again. Huge chance for Willie. No! And that is 4 more points, though. It's 20-9. Could have been a lot more, though.
Could have been a lot more. Got to capitalize on those situations when you get him. But
I'm like all off.
he said he's got to find his stroke. He got a 4-point
We almost lost
win.
Liz just there.
off balance.
He's a 4-bagger away
Yeah.
from winning this game.
4-bagger?
That would make it 21-20. Remember, we do win
I
by
need 4 in
2.
the hole.
Good point, Jake. Good
So,
point.
But he could take the lead for sure.
For sure.
He has the honor. Down 20-9.
Too much.
Too much on the right side. Liz down to put the pressure on.
I need a little air.
Willie responds, though.
Starting to find that stroke.
Liz, cold-blooded. Willie a little short, but on. Liz just needs 1. Misses that. Right now, Liz has 2. Willie needs a cornhole to extend.
I heard you talking, and I
That's
blew
it. And that is usually what happens when we have a rookie. They listen to the booth. And it usually is their downfall. 2 points for Liz, 22-9, set 1.
You got to think a guy that's used to, playing in front of sold-out stadiums, thousands and thousands of fans. It wouldn't have affected him as much, but I guess it is,
Yep, 22-9 Liz.
Thank
In our first set, Willie was not happy with our call.
Jesus.
I still think, though, if you're Willie, that's a win. It took him a while to get warmed up, but he didn't get blown out. It seemed like Liz was going to end the game early. She kind of let Willie hang in. Willie started to find his stroke at the end, and we'll see if he can carry that
So
into the
round
second
2?
game.
All right, so here's where we're at. We're starting set 2 right now. We mentioned the 6 finalists. The one with the most realistic chance, Pete 1127, had Liz in a sweep and a total cornhole number of 37. So if Liz wins this round and we have 25 cornholes, we have a winner.
All right. I have faith.
Come on, Willie.
Willie's got to play a little bit better, play a little bit of defense, a little more rounds.
And then if Willie can extend it, all of our other finalists would come into play in our third set. So away we go. Fresh slate. Second set. Liz and Willie.
Lily.
Going for it.
Yes. Hanging on. All 4 on the board right now.
Oh, I thought she hit that
A
motherfucker.
chance here for Willie. Okay, he gets one on, nearly in, and knocks one of Liz's off, so a 2-point swing. Liz knocks off Willie's, but now Willie, a chance to knock in 1 or even 2. No! How did neither of those fall? He still picks up a point, though, and for the first time today, Willie Colon has a lead.
Yeah, and if you're Willie, you just got to keep building, round by round. Every point matters. Work away, chip away, and just
Crowd
get this
into it. Let's go. Everybody in the back.
We've got a sold-out Heineken Hard
damn, you
Seltzer
have way too much
sideline
energy for me
experience.
My blood's pumping now.
Willie's
On
coming
the
alive
wall.
here.
Wants the crowd to get into it. Not hearing much from the crowd, though. Liz is actually in the crowd as well. Or is that her twin?
Slow down. These look like meat patties. You know?
Liz with the cornhole.
I think Willie's hungry. You just compared the bags to meat patties.
All right.
Slow down.
That one too
Need
strong.
air.
Liz knocks off of both. Willie short. That does not qualify.
Jesus Christ. And that's it.
Left but on.
I need a cornhole here.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Gets the Woody. And here's Liz. Currently has 3. Looking for more.
Oh, she.
Oh.
No. But she has the lead. 3-1.
Yeah, when you got a fresh slate like that, nothing on the board, you got to at least get a Woody. Can't be coming up short like that if you're Bill.
Thanks.
All right.
So Willie, of course, played football at Hofstra.
Home of the pride.
Liz went to Texas. What's a bigger football school, Hank, Hofstra or Texas?
That's a good question, Jake. Texas isn't currently back, so I might have to give the edge to Hofstra.
The pride
Undefeated
on
every
Long
year.
Island.
Well,
Our producer, Max, played baseball at Hofstra.
Wow.
Road pride.
What is the Hofstra's logo, Jake?
The pride.
too hard.
The Pride.
Yep.
What is the mascot?
It's just like a guy with, it's blue and yellow, just like 2 lions.
That's garbage. Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Pride Alliance.
Ah!
You know it when you see it. I was getting them mixed up with LaSalle, the Explorers out of Philadelphia.
Who could forget?
2013 Sweet 16 run, of course.
Great bounce shot there from Liz.
Willie
You
gets
work on
all
your
4 on the
breathing
board,
over
but Liz
Gotta
with a couple
breathe
of
it out.
cornholes. She picks up 3. 6-1 Liz.
I got to get in the hole.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. Willie he's starting to get more consistently get it on the board now. He's going to start getting more consistent cornholes.
Thanks, Hank.
You're welcome.
Hank, a little fun fact for you here. The 2 lions of the Hofstra mascot, one of them's named Willie.
Wow, that was fun. What's the other one's named?
Kate.
Adam and Eve of Lions.
Yes. 6-1 Liz.
Ooh.
Second set.
Get in the hole.
Willie gets the Woody.
Tell Willie.
It's a lot of alliteration there. Willie Woody.
She's got the distance down.
Liz got it.
I'm losing it.
Liz losing confidence.
Come on!
Willie can't capitalize.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that one's halfway down. What does Willie do here?
Come
This is
on!
wide right. One more for Liz. 7-1.
I gotta wonder about the layers here, Jake. Willie's wearing so many layers. His elbows are a little bit locked up. I think next time he plays, he might want to wear maybe a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah, Willie standing tall at 6'3". Then when we asked for his weight, he gave me a 3 ? So anywhere from 3 to 399.
I think if you took all the layers off, you might go under 200, 300.
Potentially. Top left corner for Liz.
That's fucking awful.
Willie unraveling here. Liz too much. Can Willie limit the damage? Currently Liz has 4 in this round. And he gets it to fall. All right. Putting the pressure on Liz a little bit. Liz misses, so a Woody would be a wash. A cornhole, Willie would win the round.
Get it out!
And we have a wash. Could have been disastrous for Willie. He limits the damage. It's still 7-1.
Just got to ride the momentum. Take the momentum. He's 7-1. Like we said, it's not football. It seems a little bit daunting. One round, and he's right back in this
Wake
thing.
up here.
All
Wake
right,
up.
so Liz still has the honor. She picked up a point 2 rounds ago.
Jesus.
7-1, 16 cornholes. Remember, we are tracking Pete 1127, who has Liz in a sweep and 37 cornholes. If that's what happens, Pete wins $2 grand.
Ah.
Or as Willie calls it, beer money.
Yep.
No strong.
No cornholes in this round just yet, so Pete needs some cornholes to fall.
Is there
Even if they don't matter in the points, the
Is there
cornholes
a
still
dumbbell
count.
here? Can we do a dumbbell competition?
A what?
Dumbbell? Get out!
Short.
Willie's asking for a
Try-
strength
trying to get
competition.
your-
Meanwhile, he can't
your
even get the
arms.
bags to the board.
Yes, these bags. Meanwhile, as Liz gets the Woody, one more here for Woody. I'm sure there's plenty wondering at home. The accepted bag tolerance is between 15.5 ounces and 16.25 ounces.
Yes, so they are heavy. You are getting a workout in when you play. I think Willie just wants a little heavier.
That was a wash. So back-to-back washes. And for Willie, you got to consider those as wins, right?
My back
For
against the
sure, you
rope.
just got to get the momentum going. You just got to get some shots in the hole. That's really what he's got to do.
All right, so still 7-1 Liz. 16 total cornholes in this match. Couple of Woodies on each side. Low-scoring match so far. Oh, Liz knocks in a pair. That's the first big swing of the second set. Willie to the right. Liz halfway to a 4-bagger. Oh,
my
and she has an
God.
opportunity to do just that, though. Liz can knock in both with the airmail and give us our first 4-bagger today. No.
Shy.
One more for Willie.
I think he's got to go for the airmail himself.
No, it's 5 points for Liz. She just opened this one up. 12-1 Liz as we take a look at Liz's pitch in this most previous round.
This is horrible.
Almost.
Great shot here from Liz, knocking both in. That's just a pro move. Willie, just one thing to keep in mind, though. In round 1, Dave was up 12-1 against Brianna, was he not? And he lost that game.
I believe she went on a 19-0 run or something.
So 12-1 is not, the game is not over by any means. We've seen it in this very room today.
But if Liz keeps sinking
How
those,
the fuck does she keep getting
it
it
just might be over.
Got me out here throwing golden crust patties around.
Ah.
That
There
one
it is.
sinks home for Willie. Take it round by round and get right back in this thing.
Damn it.
Liz misses. Wide open board here for Willie. Just enough for the Woody for Willie. Liz with the airmail. My goodness.
Steph Curry out here, bro.
You got to do the leg lift.
I ain't got no
So Liz currently has 1. Willie creates the wash. Still 12-1. Second set.
It's good for our guy Pete, though.
Yep. Remember, Pete, Liz in a sweep.
Is there a record for how many holes you get
37
in a game?
cornholes. So he's 16 cornholes away, and if Liz wins, we have a $2,000 winner. Pete 11-27. Liz 2-0. 37 cornholes. So if you're Pete, you want either washes or a Willie comeback to extend this match.
Whoa, that was very off.
Door's open here for Will. He's got the backboard.
He
Can he
has
take it, use it to his advantage?
a Woody and an open board elsewhere. Misses wide right, though. Those are the ones you might think about if you lose this match.
Yeah, you got the backboard right there. You got to capitalize. If you roll it up to that backboard, it's going to knock itself in.
Can he do another? Puts one up front. All right.
Big chance here.
Willie has 2. Can he get more? He'll take 3, and it is 12-4. No cornholes in that round, though.
Yeah, Willie had a chance there. He gets 2 cornholes instead of 3 Woodies. All of a sudden, he's right back in this. It's a 12-8, 12-9 game. Still, he'll take 12-4. He's got to keep chipping away.
And he has the honor for the first time in a long time. Picks
Poor
up
guy.
3.
First time in a while.
Down by 8.
Put some salt on those wounds.
That one's just left.
Ooh.
Off.
Liz wants
Liz.
that. She wants that airmail.
Yeah, she's slowing down a little bit. Willie trying to take advantage. Puts that one on top.
Oh.
Willie's back, hanging on in that corner.
Come on.
That one literally standing up on a pair of bags. We have a bag sandwich in the middle, and Liz misses to the left. It's 1 more for Willie. 12-5.
Keep chipping away here. Keep chipping away.
All right, so we scored 4 in a row. No cornholes to show for it, though, so we're still at that 21 total mark. Our guy Pete is 16 cornholes away, taking home $2 grand as long as Liz wins this match. Willie. Short, but that has an opportunity to fall. 7 more bags left in this round.
Liz is going for the airmail every time now.
Yep. Airmail or bust for Liz. A couple of Woodies here for Woody. Excuse me, a couple of Woodies for Willie.
Same
Willie's
thing.
got to try and knock this bag in.
It's a tongue twister. There it is. 1 on and 1 in. Here comes Willie. Liz puts 1 on. Willie will take the Woody. 1 more here for Liz to limit the damage. She gets 1, but that is 3 for Willie. It's 12-8.
Thank God.
Knocking away, keeps chipping away, inch by inch, row by row. Willie's going to make this garden grow.
He's on a 7-love run after being down 12-1.
Rally.
He has the chance here to potentially tie or even take the lead. Down by 4.
Son
Short.
of a bitch.
Liz
God
too
damn
much
it.
on it. What are you seeing from Liz right now, Hank? She looks out of it.
She hit that first airmail, and it seems like that's kind of poisoned her brain because she's going for it every time now.
There's 1. Non-airmail. Putting the pressure on Willie. He responds, though.
Hey!
And he excited. Liz Still hanging on. Willie hanging on now. Liz can win the round with a cornhole.
Don't do it.
Oh,
No, and that's one more
damn.
point for Willie.
Right!
It's 12-9. 24 cornholes.
Willie, give me some of that.
An
Fuck.
8-love run.
Have some pride.
No pun intended on the Hofstra team name.
All right,
Very
Willie.
nerdy joke.
Fucking
but-
go, Liz.
All right. Willie down 3. Slides it in.
I'll give
Here
you some
comes
fighter.
the Super Bowl champion. Liz answers.
This is filthy.
Closer and closer to that 37
Back to
mark
back.
for Pete. Oh,
Let's go.
Willie! He's
Took him a little
starting
while,
to
but he's
cook.
found his stroke.
But Liz
my
is
God, Liz!
answering. Both players
Liz is a fucking
halfway
assassin.
to a 4-bagger. Short.
Come on!
Could still
Get
fall.
in there!
Oh, and Willie, a chance
Let's
at a
go!
4-bagger. Could he do it for the first time in his career?
No, he can't do it.
He runs out of gas. Liz can limit the damage here, and she can actually win the round with the cornhole. Gets the Woody. One more point for Willie. It's 12-10.
Unbelievable.
All that for 1 point, but he's taken it. I think he's won the last 5 rounds, Jake.
Yep.
He's on fire.
3-1, 3-1-1 for Willie. It
Damn,
was
Willie,
12-1.
12-10.
It's 12-10, and our guy
Gotta
Pete
believe.
11-27. Maybe he needs the tempo to slow down a little bit now. He's got 37, only 8 bags to work with. For that $2,000.
Just needs to Liz to go on a little bit of a run. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
There's a big cornhole for cornhole number 30 of this match.
Liz is merciless.
Willie was down 12-1.
Way too hard.
It's now 12-10, a 9-0 stretch for the Bronx native, the South Bronx.
Oh! That's filthy.
Backboard to
was
work with for Will here.
Dangerous. But
No!
Willie misses. Liz currently has 1, looking for more. And she gets it on the 1-hop. 4 points, 16-10, and Pete 11-27 has a realistic chance with 37 total
Yeah.
cornholes and a Liz sweep.
Was that cornhole number 31 or
That was
32
31.
there? All right.
So here's where we're at.
That
Liz
hurt.
is 5 points
Here
away
we go.
from winning.
He needs Willie to keep fighting though.
Keep swinging.
16-10. That one short. Willie hanging on.
For life.
Liz crowds the hole even more. Willie makes it a total mess. Oh, and Liz knocks off Willie for the 2-point swing.
Gotta be careful here if you will.
Wow. An airmail here for Liz could do tons of damage. Short, but now does Willie punt. Right now it's 2 points for Liz. And he'll limit the damage. 1 point for Liz, 17-10. Look at that mess.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move by Willie not to punt there
This is
though.
like 2
Every
seconds
point
from
matters.
dropping,
It's
too.
close. It's getting to the end of it. You don't want to just give away a free point. Smart move here to get that. You know, he only lost by 1, but it could have been worse.
Now, what do you make for our guy Pete 11-27 here? Needs Liz to win and 6 more total cornholes.
Yeah, so he's got to be rooting for Willie. He's got to be rooting for Willie for every turn. Get cornholes. If Willie gets cornholes, he's got a shot.
Oh, come on.
Off. Liz too strong. 17-10 Liz. Second set,
Oh, that
looking
was
for the
fucking
sweep.
horrible.
That was one of his worst pitches of the day.
By far.
Damn.
Liz leaving the door open, though. This low-scoring round 16 of our second set.
Airmail Gonzalez going for it.
Short.
Dropping that
Now, if
shit.
Willie can get some oomph on this pitch, he could knock one in. No,
Oh.
but it's a wash. Still 17-10.
Yeah, Pete was probably hoping for some washes with cornholes involved. I think to go these last few rounds with, 1 point, 0 points, 1 point. But no cornhole is tough for that 37 number.
All right, so Liz still has the honor. Leads 17-10. 31 total cornholes. Both players similar routes on that first bag. Off to the right side. Liz still on. Woody.
Get in there!
Willie wanted that one on the back door. Couldn't get it for now.
Oh,
Wow.
He's got the whole backboard to work with.
A lot of traffic around that hole. Willie makes it even more of a mess.
Knock me in.
All 7 bags are on the board right now. And Willie misses. It's 1 point for Liz. No cornholes.
Kidding me?
18-10. So now Pete's got to be rooting for Willie here.
Yeah, he's going to be pulling his hair out. Like we said, I think it's been 4 or 5 rounds without a cornhole, maybe just one. He needed at
3.
least like a cornhole swap, a cornhole push. Just been a lot of Woodies.
All right, we're going to pause here. So there was that total mess. All 7 bags were on the board, and then Willie gives Liz the point.
You can tell he's frustrated with himself. He knows that's one you got to get on the board if you're going to win this game.
Yeah, I'm in a full body sweat.
All right, 18-10. Liz with the honor. She needs 3 to close it out. If both players get cooking, though, we could get 6 cornholes in a round. You never know.
Absolutely.
Both players short. We've not seen a cornhole in 4 rounds from either player.
That's embarrassing.
I mean, they're literally clones of each other right now.
Yeah. Not giving up an inch.
All 6 on the board. Can someone capitalize and get over this hump?
Airmail Gonzalez.
Misses. Now Willie, a chance to win the round with anything on the board. And he gets it to hang for the point. 18-11.
Willie's a fighter. He's staying in this game. He doesn't want to give it up. He's not going to let Liz just walk in and beat him. He wants this game, and he's, like we said, 1 round away from breaking this thing open.
All right, so Willie has the honor. Still at 31 cornholes. Down 18-11.
How many rounds without a cornhole were we at, Jake?
That is our 4th total round without a cornhole.
That was way too fucking hot.
We are now in our 5th without one from either player. This guy, Pete, is, like you said, got to be pulling his hair out right now.
They're getting so close, too. They're flirting with that hole. It's not penetrating.
Flirting with the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, barely.
Here's another chance for Willie to win the round. Woody would do just that. Yes, 1 more point, and he continues to chip away. Excuse me, 1 more bag for Liz.
Missed it.
Got a little ahead of myself. She gets the wash, though. No points, 18-11.
And fatigue is starting to become an issue for Willie. He's in a full body sweat, he said. Those layers. I think next time he comes in the stadium, he's got to maybe think about wearing a T-shirt.
Coming in with a spandex.
Although I remember last summer it did get really cold in here.
True.
So that could be the change of pace once again. But Willie has the honor. No cornholes in 5 rounds for either player. Still at 31 total. Here's a chance for Willie. Oh, that one halfway down. What does Liz do here? Nearly knocks in Willie's. Can he knock in a pair here? He wants it.
Talk about whiff. Holy
that
shit.
That is a missed opportunity. But Liz puts it short.
He has to knock this one in, Jake.
He needs at least 1. And he gets 1. 1 more for Liz.
Knock me in.
She gets the Woody. All of that for 1 point for Willie. It's 18-12, but 32 cornholes.
Willie is absolutely battling right now. He's not giving up an inch. He is staying in this game despite the fact that they're not getting a lot of cornholes. He is a fighter.
All right, so Pete 11-27 needs 5 cornholes and a Liz victory. Could happen in this round.
Ow.
Strong. Off to the right. Willie answers.
They are just copying each other, Jake. It's a bunch of copycats out there.
Left side's wide open. Literally identical pitches. No cornholes in this round just yet. Right now it's a wash.
For the
Liz
win.
can win the round with a Woody. She'll pick up one, 19-12.
It's panic time here for Willie and for Pete. You're one round away, one round loss away, unless it's a 1-point round from losing this game, losing the match. You just got to start going for the hole at any means, by any means necessary.
All right, Liz with the honor. There's a cornhole for cornhole 33. She needs 2. Willie needs a cornhole now or never.
Just got to sneak in on that right side.
Gets it to go! Cornhole 34. Oh, but Liz knocks in cornhole 35. I believe
You wanted it.
if each player gets a cornhole, we might have a winner. Liz knocks one in
Oh
for
my God.
36.
Oh my
a
God.
cornhole for $2,000 for
Come on,
Pete.
Willie.
No! And Liz Gonzalez picks up
Just lost
5.
$2,000.
Willie Cologne just cost Pete $11.27. $2,000.
Not bad, Pete.
It would have been cornhole number
Pete.
37. He would have nailed it, but just short.
This is why we play, Jake. This is why you make your picks. Pete was right on the money. He was so close. He had that last shot for the win. $2,000 in his pocket. That is now the second broadcast in a row where a player was 1 point away. In our game, a player had 119 total points. We went to 118.
Thank
In
you,
this
gentlemen.
game, we had 36 cornholes.
Sorry,
We
Pete.
needed 37. Willie Cologne, great performance here in this Triple S Stadium. We hope to have him back again soon. He fought out there. He competed in like 12 layers, sweated his balls off, came up just short, but he fought. He found his rhythm, and he was just one cornhole away from sending everyone home happy.
Wow, and that's what it's about here in the Triple S. The match was over, but with the PlayBarstool app, the magic of it, that was a $2,000 toss.
$2,000 toss, and the real magic of it is, Jake, is that $2,000 doesn't go away. We add $500, and on next Thursday, there's going to be a $2,500 match. It's going to be a big one. Me versus you, the rematch. Big Cat's going to be in the booth. All eyes are going to be watching, so make sure you make your picks. $2,500. We're close. We are knocking on the door.
Yep.
2 broadcasts in a row where we're 1 point away. It's got to happen the next time.
All right, let's take a look at our Roman swipe of the match for this one. I mean, is there any doubt that final pitch? It was a 25-12 final, but it meant a lot more.
Oh, and it was so close. He had the backboard there. It seems like if he just lined that up with the hole, it would have went in, but it just went a little bit right. Oh, man, that is just painful. Painful, painful stuff. Pete, if you're out there, tweet us. Let us know if
Yeah.
you're watching. That's got to be painful. Hopefully he wasn't watching, because if he was watching, that's tough stuff. It's a tough scene.
I mean, and that's as close as we had of a winner where we knew what the situation was, right? Usually for ping pong, we find out after the fact.
Right.
Here, we knew what was at stake.
And it seemed like it wasn't going to get there for so long. In
Right.
those last few rounds, they found the cornholes. Just gut-wrenching stuff. You got to wonder how much decision-making went into that pick, whether he was, bouncing back between 36, 37,
Yes.
and into a 37. Whew. Just, that's why we play. That's why we do it here in the Triple S. You never know what you're going to get. Every broadcast exciting. And, every chance you get, next round, $2,500.
Absolutely. So that'll be next Thursday. Don't believe the picks are in yet. Oh, they are. Yes, they are. So we can talk about the matches. It's Ben Mintz versus PFT, you versus PFT, and then the rematch for, between us. Wow, I can't believe Pete. That is brutal.
Brutal, brutal, brutal. PFT kind of called me out, too. He was like, when am I going to play again? I said, you can play next week. And he said, I want to be the undercard. I said, okay, you can't play. He said, all right, no, I will play. I'll beat you, and then Jake will beat you. So I got my back against the wall. Everyone's coming after me for reasons I don't know. I think I'm a pretty nice guy, but that's all right. I'm going to prove everyone wrong next week.
You are a nice guy. Wish
Make
you
your
luck
picks.
next week, Hank.
No, you don't. No,
Yes,
you don't,
I do.
Jake. No, you don't.
Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't. No, you don't.
That
would mean that you wish yourself bad luck.
No, I wish you luck.
But so you want yourself to lose? Like, explain that to me.
You tell your opponents good luck. That's how it works.
I don't agree.
It happens in any competition.
I don't know, Jake. I don't know.
All right. Shout out everybody in the truck. Stefan, Steve, our new guy Stanko, Max
Steven
Dillon.
Stamkos is in the booth now.
Yes. Max Dillon, Cam Foley, Andrew Colby, Pete, and Evan running the stats for our
Kelsey,
official Spider.
don't be sexist, Jake.
Kelsey as well, scheduling all of the matches. Our official Spider, broadcast partner, and Commissioner Hank. Jake Marsh signing off from the Triple S. We'll see you next week here inside Stool Stream Stadium for table tennis. This was another edition of Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Sorry, Pete.